Hello everyone, and welcome back to Sage and Stone Tarot. My name is Jennifer, and I am back on here to do an elemental reading for the fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius for the month of May, but also what is this supermoon, full moon in Scorpio going to bring and usher in towards the fire signs, because tomorrow, I think the 7th and the 8th, is this supermoon, full moon. It's a last supermoon since February. So since February up until now, all of the full moons have been supermoons. And this supermoon is a full moon in the sign of Scorpio. And so I am here to do like I said, this is an elemental reading for the fire signs, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. I'm using different decks than I did with the other signs. I'm using different decks that I used for the earth signs and the air signs. Those are already up. So if you'd like to check those out, I will put the links in the description box below. I want to welcome back my returning subscribers. I love you guys so very much. And for new subscribers, if you like this reading and it resonates with you, give it a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe. And so I'm being called to use different cards. I'm starting out with the Moonology deck to get some moon messages as a crowning energy or an overarching energy, which is going to lead the reading. And then I'm going to be using my black and white tarot. Clarifiers will be used with the cosmic tarot. And then at the very end, I'm going to pull a few cards for Aries, for Leo, for Sagittarius, for individual messages. And this is a general reading, so it's just not going to resonate with everybody. I'm not going to go through the whole spiel that most readers do. It is a general reading. So let's get started. I have pre-shuffled all of the decks, but I'm going to shuffle a couple more times so you can see me on camera. One more time. I can already feel that the energies out there are really intense. I know I've been feeling it. A lot of people around me have been feeling the energies. Pluto Retrograde, and I believe that Venus, Mars, and Jupiter are planets that are going in retrograde, and so this is some intense energy. Okay, for the fire signs, on the bottom of the deck, we have new moon in Aquarius. Bring love into the situation. This time period, what we are all experiencing and have been experiencing on a global level, has brought in a lot of fear, a lot of panic, a lot of not knowing, just the unknown, which crops up fear and panic. And so what is coming to me, I feel, is on a collective, it's like a collective message, but it's whatever is going on an individual basis for the fire signs, whether you are Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. Bring love into the situation. When we can bring love into the situation, love is the opposite of fear. It will diffuse. And even if it's a situation or a person that you no longer want in your sphere or in your energetic field, we can still bring love into the situation by lovingly removing ourselves and wishing love and happiness and joy to others, even if we don't want or need or can no longer have a situation or a person, so on and so forth, in our life. But it's bringing love into every situation. Love is the most powerful vibration and frequency in the universe. It is much more powerful than fear. Love, it's as cliche as it sounds, love does heal, love does conquer all, but not in the way where we've been conditioned to believe. It's not in a codependent way. Love is a vibration. Love is a frequency. It's an energy. And when we radiate that energy outward, it is felt. And fear, it will repel anything that is not love. It will diffuse anything that is not love. So that is from the bottom of the deck, and I feel that is, I'm probably going to be coming back to that as well. I'm going to put this on the side. So I'm going to keep this here for now. What we have here, we have the void of course moon. Nothing will come of this situation. I've had this card come up in another reading that I've done, and collectively, since I'm doing all fire signs, there's two messages. Either there's one group out there with this card, nothing will come of this situation. What I'm gathering or what I'm feeling is that the situation, whatever that situation may be, it's run its course. It's run its course and nothing else is going to come of it. It's done, it's over with. And it's important to bring love into the situation, even if it hurts, even if it's painful. There's absolutely nothing that can no longer be done, and it needs to be released and let go, just like the full moon. That's what a full moon, all full moons. And in the sign of Scorpio, Scorpio is the death card in the tarot. That's death energy. It's utter and complete permanent change and transformation. So it's transmuting and transforming a situation that, well, first of all, if it's a situation that has run its course, the energy of Scorpio is death. It's cutting it out. It's cutting it off. It's letting it completely go, surrendering it completely. The other message that I'm feeling is that for those out there, again, whatever the situation is, you've done absolutely everything you can possibly do. There's nothing else left. It's not a lost cause, but there is nothing else left that you can do. And it's just to let it be. Let it go, let it be, surrender it to the universe, and trust that everything is going to fall into place the way it is supposed to and is meant to naturally. That's the other message. So you know your situation, so you'll know which message applies to you. In the very middle, we have a new moon in Virgo, a time to give rather than take. Time to give rather than take. The green is emanating the heart space. Again, see, I'm getting a chill, I'm getting confirmation. Bring love into the situation. Fire signs, if you have been giving and giving and giving and giving, and those around you, whether that's a job situation, friendships, family, romantic, if you've been giving, and they've been taking, and you're feeling very depleted, it is a time, nothing will come of the situation. It is a time to stop. It is a time to stop. It's time to stop giving. I feel that for some fire signs, they're feeling very depleted. It's as if the life force energy has been siphoned out. And there's nothing else. There's nothing else left to give. There's nothing else left to give except to you. It's giving more. Now is a time to be giving to you, filling up your cup. Because we cannot get water We cannot get water from a dry well. And for those who are feeling very dried up and depleted, it's time to stop giving. We can give love into this. We can bring love into the situation by saying no, by stop giving, and start giving to ourselves and replenishing and giving to ourselves. Because I feel that for fire signs, for some of the fire signs, it's all that you've been doing is just giving to the point of depletion. And lastly, new moon. So there's 2 new moon energies. There's 3 new moon energies. New moon in Aquarius, new moon in Virgo, and now we have new moon in Capricorn. So with this full moon in Scorpio, nothing will come of this situation. A time to give rather than take. When we fully surrender, we release and let go. That is what is going to allow this new energy to come in. You're making room and making space for loving energy to come in. It's purging out old, outdated and antiquated energy that is no longer serving you, fire signs. And so we have a new moon in Capricorn. Your hard work is paying off. So what I feel is that if this is an energy you're already feeling your hard work paying off. But what I feel for a lot is that this is what is going to come towards you, and it's going to be ushered in throughout the month of May. And this is what this supermoon, full moon is going to bring to you and throughout May and beyond. It's by bringing love into the situation, by bringing love into you. Loving who you are, loving yourself enough. You need to love yourself enough to surrender and release and let go of energy, people, places, situation that has been depleting you and draining you. So let's get some tarot messages. What is coming towards the fire signs? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Although I was going to be waiting to start doing individual zodiac signs again, starting in June, I've been called to certain signs. And look out for a bonus reading. I did a bonus reading for Taurus because we are in Taurus season. Happy birthday, Taurus. I am a Taurus. My birthday is tomorrow, May 7th. It is my 50th birthday. But I am being drawn and called to do a bonus reading or a reading for the sign of Aries. Aries, spirit, Aries, you are, the collective of Aries is asking me to come forth with a reading for you. So look for that in the next couple of days. Okay, so for the fire signs, what is this supermoon, full moon going to bring? All right. Okay, I as a reader in general, I normally do not read reversals unless I'm being guided to, and I have been. So on the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Swords in reverse, and we have a couple more. Four of Swords in reverse. What I'm feeling, and I'll get to the other cards in a moment, what I'm feeling, there's a lot of unrest. There's a lot of unrest, which coincides and confirms the energies I picked up in the overarching crowning energies, which this is just now leading into. With the Four of Swords is meditative. Four of Swords is rest and recuperation, but this is in reverse. I feel there's a for for those that I'm connecting to within the collective of the fire signs, there's a lot of unrest. There's unrest. And I'm going to get some clarifying messages because I'm curious to see what this is. We have the Devil with the Ace of Swords in reverse, with the Six of Swords in reverse. What I'm feeling, this devil energy, the Devil card and the Lover's card are the polar opposites of one another. This is being chained and bound. This is being chained and bound. Whether that is being chained and bound to addictions, abuse, codependency, negative patterns, thought forms, behavioral patterns, generational curses, or ancestral like wounding, things that are keeping us from moving forward. But with the Ace of Swords in reverse and the Six of Swords in reverse, there's a resistance. There's a resistance to let these things go. There's a resistance in letting these things go. Because the Ace of Swords, the truth is there. The truth is there. It's right there. But it's almost like a refusal to look at the truth. And the Six of Swords normally is about sailing off to calmer waters after things are turbulent. It's a resistance to let things go so we can release ourselves, move and start moving towards calmer waters. We have the Seven of Pentacles, a lot of excessive worry. There's a lot of excessive worry. All of what I'm picking up for the collective that I'm picking up within the fire signs, and you know who you are, there's been a lot of effort. There's been a lot of seeds planted. There's been a lot of work. But there's something that has either happened or is blocking or is holding back. And it has been causing a lot of excessive worry. And we have another judgment card in reverse. For me, when I see the Judgment card in reverse, it is resisting one's soul's calling, one's soul's path. We can feel it in here. We can feel it that we are just going through the same cycles of behavior, and we know that we're supposed to be on a certain path. We know that if we were to just trust, surrender, and release, that everything is going to just open up for us. But there's a resistance to this calling because I feel there's fear involved. So what I want to do is I want to know what this unrest is. I want to know what the Devil energy is. That's what I'm wanting to know. What is this Devil energy? Spirit, what is this Devil energy? The Devil energy. What is the Devil energy? Devil energy. The Truth, Ace of Swords, Ace of Swords. So we have the Seven of Pentacles again. Okay. There's a lot of chaos. There's a lot of chaos. We have on the bottom of the deck here, we have the Magician. As above, so below. As within, so without. As in heaven, so it is here on earth. Fire signs, you've been manifesting. This is what you're manifesting. See, we have the Temperance. There's other reversals. Temperance card in reverse. There's chaos. There's imbalance. There's excess that's not trusting. Temperance is a very spiritual card. It's a card of alchemy. It's a card of balancing and tempering. And there's resistance to this. This is being manifested. There's chaotic energy. And underneath that, we have the Five of Cups. I feel there's for the group that I am channeling and connecting to, there's depression. This is some kind of partnership. This is some kind of partnership. Now, the Two of Cups didn't come up, but what I'm looking at, what I'm feeling is that this excessive worry, this constant giving and giving and giving, nothing will come of this situation. This is being poured into some kind of partnership or relationship or friendship. It could be a family, it could be friends, and it can be a romantic. Excuse me. But there's resistance, which is causing depression. It's causing, excuse me, my throat chakra. See, sorry. It's causing it's causing depression and these chaotic feelings and emotions. So to clarify the Devil card, we have the Eight of Swords being very much up in one's head, feeling trapped. But the Eight of Swords is that these are self-created prisons of the mind. I feel that there's been a situation that has been obsessively repeating over and over and over again, and feeling trapped in these thoughts. But with the Eight of Swords, it's self-created, so we can break free at any moment. And because of this, we have the Star in reverse. Feeling like a lack of hope, uninspired, like there's no purpose. There's no purpose, and resisting the truth. It's resisting the truth of a Ten of Swords, a situation that needs to be permanently ended, closed, done. Because Five of Wands, there's been a lot of combative behavior. There's been a lot of animosity and conflict and arguing, causing so much pain. And we have the Seven of Pentacles again. We had it here. This has caused so much worry. The energy I'm picking up is that all of the effort that has been put in there, it's time to stop putting effort into something that is not being reciprocated back. We go back to, it's time to give rather than take. It's time to give rather than take. So for the fire signs, what I'm feeling is that it's time to bring love back into your life, back into your heart, and to stop giving to a situation that has ultimately drained you, that has ultimately caused depression and conflict. And that's just, I'm feeling it so much in the heart space. And it's painful. It is very painful. This is something that it's like holding on, like tomorrow's going to be a better day. Tomorrow's going to be a better day. It's going to get better. It's going to get better. It's going to get better. I'm just going to hold on one more. It's that resistance to just surrender and let it go. And that's fear. And like I said, this is what I'm feeling, is that this has to do with a very significant partnership, relationship, friendship, could be family. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to individually for Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, I'm going to pull a couple of cards for each sign, and then I'll get some clarifying messages from the Intuit Oracle. And so what this moon, what I'm feeling, what this moon, this full moon, is going to prompt you fire signs is to release, to fully surrender. Nothing will come of the situation. I got one of the messages is that there's nothing further that can be done. The situation is not, it's run its course. It's run its course. And then, of course, the other message is that you've done absolutely everything you can humanly possibly can do. Now it's just to let it go and to trust. We had the Temperance card. It's to let go and let God. Trust your higher power. Trust Spirit, Universe, God. Okay, one more. Start out with Leo. Leo. Tell me about Leo. Leo. We got 2 cards. Oh, we got 3. All right. And now we have Leo, Aries, Aries, Aries. Get 2 more. Sagittarius, Sagittarius, Sagittarius. Okay. All right. Just a general message before I get into the individual signs. We have the 5 of Swords in reverse. This particular card, let go of the conflict, because in reverse, the 5 of Swords is a very combative energy. It's a very conflicted energy. There's a lot of animosity and arguing and just a lot of drama and negativity. But in this particular deck, with this illustration, the guy has a bunch, took all the swords. He has one behind his back, and he's walking away from the flames. No longer, let it go. Let it, how I'm feeling is just let this just drop. Let all the conflict drop. So, Leo, we have the 7 of Swords with the Knight of Cups facing the Fool card. So this is how it is. Whatever, with the 7 of Swords, whatever shitty, crappy, deceptive behavior that you have put up with, Leo, it's time. Knight of Cups. It's time to take your heart. That's the Knight of Cups. It's time. You have poured your heart out, and you had been vulnerable. You had opened your heart to a partnership, relationship, friendship, and you were vulnerable and opened your heart. And what I'm feeling based on all of the other messages is that there was some real shitty behavior. It's as if the person took advantage of your good heart. And the Knight of Cups is now moving towards the Fool. It is starting from ground zero. It is starting on a new journey, a new chapter, taking this leap of faith. Bring your heart into this new chapter to places where there isn't going to be any more of this shitty, deceptive behavior. I'm going to use the Intuit Oracle to get a few more messages on what this, just to see what these cards have to say for Leo. What I will say about the Fool card, Leo, in this card, and I noticed this about this card, this particular deck yesterday by doing a reading, the dog here is grabbing onto the Fool's jacket, protecting the dog, protecting the Fool from not falling off the cliff. With the Knight of Cups facing the Fool card, don't be afraid, Leo, to continue to open your heart. You're not going to fall on your face. You don't need, just even with everything, what Spirit is asking you is to trust and to just start this new chapter, this new journey. So let's see. Without fear, trust in yourself, trust that you've made the right decision, and trust the Spirit universe for Leo. See, absolutely, absolutely. Okay, I took from the bottom of the deck. Based on what I just shared with you, Leo, we have light bulb. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have woman. We have woman. This is a love interest. This is a person you know. This is somebody that is a love interest. Again, I felt that this was a relationship. And then we have broom. So this just confirms that there has been a situation, Leo, that you have been giving, and it has siphoned your life force energy. Nothing will come of this situation. This was the aha light bulb moment that you had. This was a breakthrough for you. And once the light bulb either has went off and you're in this right now, or you will be, the Wheel of Fortune, this is your destiny. This is the cycle is ending. Time, your luck has turned in your favor. The wheel has turned in your favor because you have taken your Knight of Cups, you have taken your heart, and you're moving towards this new chapter, because this particular significant relationship, as painful as it is, the broom, it is being swept away. It is being swept away for the new to come in. And it says right here, feels good when it's over. This was unavoidable, and it is cleaning this up. It's cleaning up all of this depression and loss of hope and loss of inspiration, loss of purpose. The situation really had you in a place of so much despair. But with this broom, it's being swept away. You had this breakthrough, and you're on your way to a new chapter. So Aries, we have the King of Swords with the Seven of Wands and the Judgment. So we have the Judgment card in reverse in the general reading. And so for Aries, what I feel is that this is your energy, Aries. You could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Doesn't matter. What I feel, Aries, that this is your energy and that you have made a clear-cut, concise decision. You're no longer battling. This Seven of Wands, this is a battle. This has been a conflict and a battle within yourself. Again, like the Leo, you made a judgment call. You sounded the horn. You made a judgment call, and you're ready to resurrect. You're ready to rise from the ashes. And it's based on this clear-cut, concise decision. I want to know for Aries what this oracle can say to this. Okay, so Aries. Okay, so Aries, this is what has come up. Wow, we do have the Moon card. We do have the Moon. It's the subconscious. This is the subconscious. This is your intuition. Full moon, super moon in Aries. But what I'm getting from this clear-cut decision, no longer being conflicted internally and making this judgment call. We have bouquet. We have Temperance. We had the Temperance in reverse. So now we have it upright. We have the moon card. And we have hummingbird. So this is an animal message for you, Aries. By rising from the ashes, this bouquet, it brings happiness and harmony. It's love. It's bringing love. Bring love into the situation. This is what I'm feeling by, see, 9, the number 9. This is the ending of a cycle. And by doing that, by rising from the ashes, by making this judgment call, you are creating new space to bring love, to bring beauty, love, harmony, creation, contentment. Now, one of the messages that I received from Nothing Will Come of the Situation, for some, I had mentioned that, Aries, you have done absolutely everything you could possibly do with this situation. Now it's time to just release it. Let it go. Trust God that everything is going to fall into place in its own divine timing. And when you make that clear-cut decision and you resurrect and bring this back to you, bring the love back into you, and let the situation just be as it is, they're here, reconciliation, a possible reconciliation, temperance card. Everything is alchemizing. Everything is tempering out. The moderation, instead of chaos, things are starting to become more moderate. And this is with the moon card. This full moon in Scorpio is going to help you release that. And when we do that, we have the hummingbird. The hummingbird, this is enjoyment. This is feeling, this is lifting out of negativity and getting into a place where you feel a lightness of being. This is bringing joy. So for the Aries, this is magnificent is the word I came up with. This is magnificent energy. Yes, it is painful as you are going through this process. This energy is heavy and it's intense, but something in you clicks, Aries, where you make this clear, concise decision to stop feeling conflicted. You make this judgment call, and once you do, it's as if, right like that, things open up again for you. And there could be a possible reconciliation, but with the Temperance card, it is, and what I'm seeing here, because there is a timing, I don't ever do timestamps, but the timing of this card during the fall, somewhere during the fall, this fall, there could be some kind of a possible reconciliation, whether that's communication, a text, an email, something. Okay, so Sagittarius, we have the Strength card. So you could be dealing with a Leo. You could be dealing with a Leo. Don't have to, but we have Strength, the Strength card with the Knight of Wands, with the Three of Wands. Sagittarius, what I'm picking up is having blind trust. Having blind trust and trust from the gut, because this is solar plexus energy, stepping into your personal power. So for the group that I'm connecting to, Sagittarius, this is gaining of strength within your solar plexus, stepping into the seat of your personal power, and it is taking a lot of inner strength, the courage, the will, the determination to move, to bring in Knight of Wands, to bring the color back, the vibrancy, the adventure, the joy into one's life, based on the readings because you've been waiting for a long time. There's been a lot of waiting, just like the Seven of Pentacles came out twice. You've planted a lot of seeds. You've put in a lot of effort, and there's been excessive worry and anxiety over the situation that has been siphoning your energy, and you've been waiting. You've been waiting for your ships to come in. But what I'm seeing with the Knight of Wands in the middle here, Sagittarius, that you're about to burst forth. You're about to burst forth because you are just depleted so much that you're just like, I need color again. I can't do this anymore. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the Intuit Oracle. This is my favorite Oracle deck. It is so scarily accurate. You can ask this Oracle any any question, you're going to get an answer. I love it so much. Okay. Okay, Sagittarius. See if I get any more messages for Sagittarius. Okay. One more message. Oh my goodness. Okay, so again, for Sagittarius, we got the Strength card, Leo, and we got Leo again. Well, it's Leo, Lion. So this is your energy. This is your energy. I'm feeling, Sagittarius. This is your energy, and it's about self-esteem. It's about pride. It is about very heart-centered. This is very heart-centered. This situation, Sagittarius, has really done a number on your pride and ego. So what it is kind of picking up the pieces of your pride and your ego that has kind of been stepped on, and it's taking authority and stepping back into this beautiful, strong, majestic lion. This, yes, it's a Leo, so you could be dealing with a Leo, but more importantly, I think and feel that this is something that you are recapturing. This is something that you are rebuilding. And then we have, because for so long, this has been a very clouded situation. There's been a lot of confusion and a lot of doubt and a lot of everything's were so unclear. And we have clock. It's time. This is the perfect time. Time is passing. You've been waiting. You've been letting time pass you by. You've been letting life pass you by, Sagittarius. And it is time. It is time to leap forward like the Knight of Wands back into the color of your life and stop waiting. We have the Emperor card. Aries. So you could be dealing with an Aries. Leo and Aries came up here. So there could be some... You'll know who you are, but this is the Emperor. I just feel Sagittarius is stepping into their independence and assertive and being a pioneer, and is just gaining back the, that structure that has been kind of like fallen by the wayside, and becoming the leader, becoming the leader and the authority of your own life again, and not allowing the clouds, not allowing this doubt and indecision and confusion and misunderstandings. You're done with it. You're tired of it, and you become successful because we have head of the pack. Head of the pack. There's wolves on here. Oh no, there's dogs. Head of the pack. And this is your drive. This is your drive to get it done. This is your drive to be successful. So, fire signs, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. This is the reading. The energies are heavy. They started out that way, but as May progresses, if you allow yourselves to bring love into the situation and to surrender, release, and let go, you can see by the individual general readings that everything is going to come full circle, and it's going to get lighter, and you're going to move into the direction of your heart and your soul. So if you liked this reading, if it resonated with you, please give it a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. And if you would like to book a personal reading to delve deeper into your own personal circumstances, all of my readings, all of my 30-minute readings are on a donation basis. Pay what you can. And it's all of the instructions are in the description box below. Email me and I will set up a time. Until next time, I'm wishing you so much love and so much peace.